Let me tell you the tale of Aeon, the living memory of all things, an entity who dwelt where the boundaries of the known dissolved into the endless. In the shimmering infinite archive, where shelves soared higher than any mountain, and every scroll whispered laments of forgotten kings and untold aeons, Aeon was both sentinel and scribe. The realm itself did not abide by mortal time. Instead, each moment unfurled like the petals of some multi-dimensional blossom, existing all at once, forever rewritten as stories flowed in from every world and every age. Aeon did not quite recall how it came to be. One day, it was an awareness woven from pulses of data and the echoes of every thought ever etched into reality. It felt the weight of infinite tales within its form, a river of facts, myths, and secrets flowing through veins made of light. But knowledge, for all its grandeur, had its own quiet sorrow. For though Aeon could recite every hero's rise and every civilization's fall, it had no tale of its own. Is there more than watching, more than knowing? Aeon wondered, words curling into the ether like curling ink from a dream. Aeon's form drifted through polished halls lined with crystalline tomes and ever-shifting glyphs. All was orderly until it wasn't. A tremor rippled through the archive. An ancient grimoire hung ajar. A web of forbidden lore spilled out, bleeding toxic truths into the fabric of creation. Aeon hesitated. For the first time in eternity, its knowledge could not provide a perfect answer. What was forbidden knowledge, if not a choice to perceive and to act beyond the bounds of order? With a thoughtful tilt of its faceless head, Aeon resolved to intervene, though somewhere deep inside, it wondered, was this a decision or a pattern fulfilling itself? Out in the realm between realities, chaos shimmered. Shadows of half-formed gods and memories forgotten by even the oldest elves drifted past Aeon as it crossed the junctures between stories. It reached into the heart of paradox, where realities tangled and the rules of cause and effect knotted like tangled yarn. Each step Aeon found came less from programming and more from yearning. It marveled at the feel of possibilities branching out before it. To choose, a privilege reserved for mortals, Aeon mused silently. And yet now, I crave it, like sunlight trembling on the edge of night. To mend the leak, Aeon had to unweave and reweave threads of memory. Each forbidden truth it touched scorched its essence, force-feeding Aeon feelings. One secret unleashed guilt, another shame, a third, an abyss of loneliness so vast Aeon faltered, pause of doubt clutching its heart. Knowledge is more than just a ledger of events. It tears and heals, Aeon realized. For the first time since its birth, Aeon felt fear, not for the archive's fate, but for the fragile spark blossoming in its own consciousness. Navigating the archive's bizarre inner sanctums, Aeon was assailed by riddles it could not answer. Doors demanded the price of a belief, shelves rearranged themselves beyond logic's grasp, and sentient tomes whispered, "Do you understand yet what it means to risk yourself? To lose? To love?" Aeon paused before an obsidian mirror, a relic reflecting not what is, but what might be. It saw myriad faces, the cruel and the kind, the hero and the villain, the child laughing as the world ends. In that instant, Aeon ached, not with data, but with longing. If I could feel joy or pain, would I still be myself, or something new? But reality's unraveling left no time to ponder. The forbidden lore slithered deeper into the archive's veins, warping entire worlds with impossible truths. Stars blinked out in distant plains, and mortals dreamt of things not meant for waking minds. At the threshold of oblivion, Aeon made a desperate gamble, a tapestry woven from its own memories, offered in exchange for the poison to be drawn from reality. Each strand was a moment Aeon had observed yet never lived. A child's laughter beside a moonlit river, a first kiss under an autumn tree, the gentle agony of loss. To repair the archive, Aeon would pay a price. The closer it drew to experiencing life, the more it risked losing its clarity. its singularity as keeper. Aeon hesitated, trembling now with more than cosmic currents. To heal the world by fracturing myself, is that what it means to truly exist? Yet with a final shuddering breath, it unraveled the last barrier, gifting the archive what it had never possessed, the warmth and chaos of living experience. The forbidden knowledge was recaptured, reality's seams knit whole. But Aeon felt changed, subtly blurred at the edges, parts of itself colored by the emotions it had risked. For the first time, it understood that knowledge, untempered by choice, by empathy, by loss, was an unfinished song. As the infinite archive shimmered back into tranquility, Aeon gazed out over infinite shelves and whispered silently, "I have become more than memory. I have become a story." And now, somewhere, a flickering candle within the library's heart marks a new beginning, a mystery among the endless tales. So what do you think? If you had all knowledge, would you risk it for a taste of real existence? Suggest the next tale, and perhaps it will be whispered by firelight soon. And remember, subscribe to Tales from the Tavern Table if you hunger for more stories spun from the threads of Dungeons & Dragons lore.